I was sick for like a week straight, going through a lot of shit, but back with another tutorial. Um, it's like that newer like the hyperpop ginseng Nate shit. Um, um, I'm play the full beat before I break it down. Then I'm gonna break down every sound and like my process behind everything. And yeah. It's pretty much the full beat. It's kind of a lot going on, but I'm gonna try to like do my best. But in 155 BPM, pretty like faster, high pitch for these type beats. Um, so first sound, Electra X got this art. Well, really, I don't know why it's doing that, but um, first sound is out of Serum. Here it is. This it's more like it's wide chords, so lay a lot of notes and scale down. I went into the NHK Serum Bank, and when I'm in these, I'm in a lot of Fluency, however you say that nigga name, this bank, and just these ones, random ones that I have. But obviously, you want more like hyper pop sounding shit. You don't have like you don't need specific banks to do it. A lot of banks should have shit like this. Um, very wide chords, but it's not like nothing crazy going on. Just normal chords with a lot more notes. And this is literally just copied over and um just down the scale. And they like kind of play more not stabby, but I did cut them off like for like you can just hear how it sounds. So it's nothing crazy with that. More like stabby chords, not anything too like stabby, but still want to give space in between them just to kind of give it like that bounce. And Electra X went into this art and laid the same chords down, but instead of like having it stab, I just played them out the whole duration and then moved it up an octave. I'm sorry, I'm sick, but just adding an art to it. It's nothing crazy. I put a lot of arts in these beats. Hive is good for this. Electra X is good for this, and just whatever plugins like you use with arps in them, or even like the little plucky pads, shit like that. Went back into Serum and put this plug down, which again just follows the same thing as Electra X, the chords, but played out and moved up an octave. Oh, I haven't been going through that either, but the mix on the first two sounds are normal, just cutting out the low. I didn't have any reverb on this. I took it off the mix. But on the second sound, um cut out the low and then put more reverb. And then this third sound has a delay added to it. The pluck has a delay, reverb and the EQ, cutting out the lows. Nothing too crazy. And the sound already originally in Serum does have a delay. So I kind of heard that and wanted to like build upon that and add more more of a delay. Then I did this like kind of repetitively, or not a lead, but it's a plug, and it replaced that repetitive type thing. And these are the settings on the stuff with the mix. just EQ and out the low, put in a reverb and a delay. Then when I got this bass, I might when I send this beat out, I might when I send this beat out change this up because it does kind of sound off. If I can play, like it sounds off with the 808, so I might need to either mix it better or just take it out whenever the 808 is playing. But it's nothing crazy. It just follows the bottom line with, or not. It doesn't follow the bottom notes, but it's not like just go to the bass notes and figure some shit out with the bass. It really is to fill out the low end, and I don't think I have anything on that mix. Yeah, I turned the EQ and the reverb off. Really just to fill out space. Then I added this pluck, which it sounds similar, or this is a lead, but it sounds similar to this pluck in the actual beat. So I kind of have them playing alternating. If you go here and here, you see once this one cuts out, this one comes on, and they're only playing together at this part, which all the whole melody is playing. I like to do that for my bridges. So this is what it plays. And the mix on this is just again EQing out the low and putting the reverb. For this sound, obviously all these are in serum. You can see that. And then the Electro X. We got another pluck and put this down. Nothing crazy. The sound originally has reverb, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it has reverb on it, or not reverb, delay. So once again, like I did with that past sound, just added more delay onto it to kind of brighten it. And put reverb and then EQ'd out the lows. That's nothing crazy with that sound. I just, with all these sounds, it's really accents onto the main chords to kind of like just give it that more hyperpop feel. Hyperpop uses a lot of those little small like plugs and shit like that. One end I got this sound. Just a lead. And if I didn't go through these sounds, I'll go through them real quick. Just grab this lead from the serum bank, laid this down, which once again, it just isn't a good accent to like the rest of the beat. EQ'd out the lows, put a reverb like usual. And then this last sound is pretty sure it's a Vox type sound. Yeah, it's a Vox from a Some Boy thing. And this is what I lay down. Just kind of stabby little notes and put a delay onto it. That isn't really that, listen, like you can't really hear it, but I don't know. It gives it some effect. Add a reverb, EQ'd out the lows, and this is very prominent in the final mix. My thoughts behind this sound specifically was just once you have like a lot of the sounds down, adding shit on top of it is really just by ear and making sure you're not over complicating the beat. And that's pretty much it. So the full melody is like it's not nothing too crazy in terms of like a lot of chords and crazy hard shit to lay down. It's just a lot of accents and making sure everything sounds like well when put in together. So yeah, that's all of the sounds that go into the melody. Now for the drums, play them from right here. Nothing crazy, honestly. They're just faster. So start out, I lay down this 808, goes from just follows the chords, and that's what plays throughout that entire thing. Like, it's not anything too wild. Just goes from up here, down here, and then ends with this last note. Everything's in scale, though, obviously. Then normal snare. And for these type beats, like you want a hard hitting snare that's like real loud. This one is kind of lower pitched. That's not like a necessity. You just need something that's hard hitting. You don't want like I've never used a clap in these type beats, but you can use just hard hitting snares. I don't know if claps will really sound well. Um, and then for the hi hat, just spammed, and then like I literally just laid this much down, paused it right there, and then did it again, and that's like how it repeats. But yeah, I don't really know how to explain that. It's just once everything is laid down, you just start hearing what sounds like well together. And then for the open hats, I did specifically want this one playing with the snare. But it's not like a crazy open hat pattern or anything like that. And then a counter snare. So yeah, that's it. It's not like crazy drums really. It just like counter snare, open hats, hi-hat, and then the main snare. And the 808s follow the scale. Then I added an 808 switch because I just like how it sounded. But it just follow the notes in the scale. Like it's not nothing crazy. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm not really explaining shit well, but the mix on a master, put a fresh air, soft clipper that has these settings, limiter with these settings, and a compressor, which I went to general purpose too, and then I lowered it down, but I ended up turning it off in the final mix because it didn't sound well. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it with the beat. It's nothing wild though. It's really just making sure like once you get these main chords down, that you're adding shit that sounds well, like just with just the chords. Obviously I tagged it.
Did you hear that, Kendrick?
But yeah, that's like that newer Che ginseng, they whatever all that shit. I'm gonna try to be posting tutorials daily, cause yeah, man. But yeah, higher BPM 155. I think I said that already. Um, I put a little EQ. Oh my god, I put a little EQ on the 808, just boosting the bass. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to, bro. This nigga been asking me for a closed captions tutorial again because I did one a while back. So I'm gonna try to do another closed captions tutorial, and then probably more of these, and like just some of my own shit. But I gotta figure out how to start titling the shit that just sounds like my own shit. So, yeah, that's it though. I'm gonna catch y'all.